new single, it's this American Idol winner who sold more than 14 million records.
But he's very good at lying, yeah, he'll leave you in the dirt. 'Cause when he says forever, well, it don't mean much. Hey, good girl, so good for him. Better back away, honey, you don't know where he's been.
She's the good girl of American country music, Carrie Underwood. I have to say, what a glamorous loose lounge we've got.
Yes.
What about the curlers though, Katie?
I know, I'm always late.
Well, try and get them out before you come on later, okay? If you have
No pun intended, what did you say?
oh no, not like that! No, anyway, if you have a question for Katie or Carrie, or you just want to share your thoughts on what we're discussing today, then get in touch by going to our website, emailing us at loose.women@itv.com, posting on our Facebook page or tweeting us using the hashtag #loosewomen. Get them in by 1:05 today. That's Wednesday the 20th of June, and then we can try to read some of those out a little bit later. Still to come, we'll be catching up with country music chart topper Carrie Underwood. She is fantastic. Plus... Now, it's fair to say that the UK hasn't really fully embraced country music as yet, but our first guest today is hoping to change that. Described as the current queen of country, she's the most successful singer to emerge from American Idol after winning the series back in 2005, selling, wait for this, more than 14 million albums, having 15 #1 singles and winning 5 Grammys. She's now turning her attention to the UK and is determined to convert us Brits into realising that country music can be cool. Please welcome Carrie Underwood. It's one of your massive, massive hits. Can you believe the success you've had in the last 7 years?
A lot has happened
Yeah.
in a relatively short amount of time, you know, for being in the music industry. But I'm very thankful and glad I'm finally here.
Yeah.
I read that you were first offered a recording contract when you were 14, and then you went to university and got a degree. What made you enter American Idol?
Well, I didn't know what I was going to do when I graduated. As many people, you know, they start questioning and thinking, oh my gosh, I'm about to graduate college. Where do I go? What do I do? So why not try out for American Idol? I just thought, you know, I always loved to sing.
Yeah.
And I just saw them talking about it on TV, so I thought
Did you always want to sing? What were you doing at university?
I always loved to sing. I always thought I was okay at it, you know, and other people sing. Well, there's so many amazing people out there who never get a chance, and what would make me special? So I was always a very practical person, and education is really important in my family, and you know, I still think sometimes my parents wonder when I'm going to get a real job. So I don't know. I'm so glad I ended up getting my degree, and you know, there's something I'm qualified to do other than.
Isn't it journalism?
Yes, it is.
Oh,
yeah.
you've got competition. Obviously, you're a country singer. Are you going to bring that over to the UK now? Because it's so popular in America, but it's not actually quite as popular over here. So are you going to bring a whole new genre of music to the United Kingdom?
I think that would be wonderful, because I really do. I mean, it doesn't just rest on my shoulders. I think there are so many of us that, you know, have been visiting more and bringing more of our music here, and that's really exciting because I do love country music, and right now is an exciting time because there's so many different kinds of country music artists. There are people that are, you know, more traditional, there are people that are more progressive, there are people that are more rock influenced, and I really think there's something for everybody. There's artists that people can get behind and really enjoy.
Because we've all done a bit of line dancing, haven't we, Jane?
Yes. On the ground.
But this is the album that came out on Monday, and it's called Blown Away, and there's also a single, which you're going to sing for us later, also called Blown Away. Yeah, that's a bit later on in the programme. So just tell us a little bit about this album, Karen.
Well, I'm very proud of it. You know, I feel like over the past 7 years, I feel like I've gotten a lot better, you know, vocally and as a writer and as an artist in general. And
Have you written some of the songs on that?
yeah, yes. And I love to write, but it's not the end-all, be-all. I want the best album possible. So if I write and great things come out of it, then that's amazing. But if not, then that's okay.
What sort of stuff do you write about? What's in those songs? Are there messages in there? Or?
A little bit of everything. There's definitely more personal, real life, you know, stories. And then there's just some that are just fun. You create characters, you know, they're like mini movies in music form, and you just make stuff up.
I wanted to ask you one thing. Earlier we were talking about images of women in the media, and I know that your faith and your Christianity is very, very important to you. Does that affect how you dress? Because you're wearing a beautiful dress today, but you are covered up.
I mean, you know, the most important thing for me to realize is I do things for myself, you know, and whether I'm completely covered up or whether I'm, you know,
like on the cover.
whether I have something a bit short, because I do love shorts and
women to
skirts.
look a certain way.
I think there's definitely pressure on women and men, but I also think, you know, it's, my parents would change the channel if there was something on there that they didn't want me to see. It was more about that, and the women that I looked up to were in my family, you know, mainly.
Yeah.
And I think it's, you know, it's not necessarily the evil media's fault that we're getting like this. I think there needs to be a little more responsibility in the home. If you don't like the magazine.
Now, you're going on tour.
Yes.
Starting tomorrow night.
Yes.
What's taken you so long,
I
madam?
don't know. I think it was just all about, you know, country music, as we were discussing, isn't necessarily as popular here. But, you know, I think this album was just a really good one to take outside of the U.S. And I feel like I'm established there and I'm comfortable there, and it's just time to.
So we're going to be seeing
challenge
quite a bit
myself.
of you in the UK.
I think that would be wonderful. Yeah, and this visit, you know, hopefully is the beginning of more.
Fantastic.
Yeah, we love it. We're so excited.
Thank you very much.
And you're going to sing the single Blown Away later on at the end of the programme.
right.
Yeah, thank you. For now, the wonderful Carrie Underwood.